So, Pixar and Disney, I've been ignoring them since the whole Wish thing. Yes, I saw Elio and I was underwhelmed. Oh well. And yet, there is a teaser that came out for their next new movie called Hoppers. Do I care because it's Pixar? Not really, no. But do I care about Daniel Chong? Yes, yes, I do. If you're not familiar with that name, this is the person that wrote, directed, and styled We Bare Bears, one of my favorite animated series of all times. I loved that show. It was so wholesome and pure and just, it was a beautiful example of how animation could be for adults and kids. Like just the simple things that the bears did. I tried to make other people watch it, and other people thought it was boring, but I thought, just its humbleness and its silliness and its self-awareness was just breathtaking. I love it dearly so much. It almost makes me sad that a decade later almost, that no show has really captured my heart the way that show did. And yet, Mr. Chong, apparently he came from Pixar before he made that wonderful show, and now he's leading this movie Hoppers, which is so exciting. I'm just so excited. So yeah, I'm about to watch the teaser trailer for Hoppers. Do I want to believe Pixar still has that magic they had the years and decades that I've seen them do growing up? No. Things change. You cannot hold on to a title and its legacy and think it's always going to be the same. That's silly. Do I hope it's going to be a good animated movie? Sure. Do I think it's going to make me fall in love like, say, Ratatouille, The Incredibles, or even Soul had me fall in love? No. But my heart is still open to liking it, so I'm going to watch the teaser. I'm excited. I'm not going to do a side-by-side reaction to it, but yeah. Okay, think about it. First off, Beaverton University, lame name, just painfully lame. Almost hurts me how lame. Like, are beavers a sacred animal in this world? That might, like, if they're from some weird small town where the beavers were like their main source of food or inspiration, then I can forgive that terrible title, but I need reasons for that. All right, next on that, older lady scientists. Yay! You never really see lady scientists, much less ladies older than 22. So cool, great. And they're not somebody's mom so far. So yay, cool. Let's see, the fact where the kid points out this is just like Avatar. I want to say, oh, that's lame, but also, hey, you guys said it first, so yeah, now that we've all agreed, let's continue. Oh, and then the fact that this kid, she pulls an Eliza Thornberry. If you are too young or lame and don't remember the Wild Thornberries, it was this marvelous Nickelodeon show back in 90s, early 2000s, about this family who would go around the world, trying to teach the kids at home more about the environment. And Eliza was the 12-year-old daughter with the best intentions. She also had magical powers to talk to animals, though she was a human kid. Long story. Anyway, Eliza, with her best intentions, was always about, trying to help animals as fast as she could. Even though she was a smart nerd kid, she was also an ignorant kid where she would help the first animal she found, not understanding the rules of the situation, like the order of things. So far, I respect this movie for the animals, like understanding the order of things and living up to it. Like so many other, media has just kind of brushed over that, saying, no, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how, predators need to eat things and prey. They just think it's part of their job. I think the Lion King did mention that, Dad, don't we eat I'm going to say cantaloupe, but I know that's not what he says. The gazelle? Yeah. But no, the fact that these two animals, the bear, of course there's going to be a bear in Mr. Chong's movie, the bear and the actual beaver, the fact that they, point out that, yeah, it's fair she caught me. What's she gonna eat? Thank you. For the sake of animals and reality, thank you. Again, I can respect sugarcoating when it's done well. Like, something I never could get over in Zootopia was how they don't mention that the predators need to eat too. I respect them being evolved enough to not eat their neighbors. That's fine. But can we please talk about what you guys, like, you know, supplement with? That has always been a thing. I remember complaining to a friend loudly about this and somebody next to me hushing me because they didn't want to hear it. But no. I don't care that there's a Zootopia 2. I feel like the snake is just in, like, I don't know, response to how the bad guys had a really good animated snake. So nothing about Zootopia is really, like, speaking to me. I'm sad to say that. I still love the first one, but, well, I love the design of the city in the first one. I like Judy. It's not a perfect movie, but it has a lot I like in Zootopia. Anyway, I don't care to see Zootopia 2. I might see the bad guys too, just because I never held DreamWorks to the same standards. They're more about having fun, and even now, when they make better movies than Disney, DreamWorks I can still just count on for a fun, light time. And Pixar, if you just want to have a fun, light time with Hoppers, that's cool. But so far, the last bit of that teaser was really strong, and I respected it. I will also say, like, when the girl, like, you know, when the human girl pretending to be a beaver hit the comm button to talk to the lady scientist, it also brought me back to another Nickelodeon heroine from my childhood. Ginny XJ9, she's a robot, and she had, like, this giant monitor that would pop out of her chest to talk to her scientist mom, or for her scientist mom to talk to her. And oftentimes Ginny would, you know, politely listen to her mom, you know, dutifully listen to her mother. And then she would turn her off. There was actually a very wonderfully cringe episode where Dr. Wakeman, like, overrode that. And so she was kind of, like, just following Jenny to school and complaining about, you call this a science lab? My makeup bag has better equipment than this. Poor Jenny. But yeah, Hoppers, I liked that ending. I have hope for you. Hope for Hoppers. Yeah. Am I worried that the plot will be too much like Avatar? I mean, you already mentioned it first. Go ahead. No, because, Mr. Daniel Chong, I believe in your work. We Bare Bears was always good, where even when it leaned into its source material, it did so with grace. So I believe in you. I don't need to believe in the Pixar name, but I believe in you.